Hello, my friends. Welcome to my 2023 winter newsletter. Happy New Year. I hope that you had an amazing holiday this past month and couple of months, really. I hope that you were able to spend time with family. I hope you were able to be in good health and be surrounded by people that you love. It is so very important that we spend that time with our families, holidays or not. I feel like, it's one of those things that I've learned as I've progressed in my life and in my career, that the people that I love the most and that are closest to me, as time kind of flies by, we kind of grow apart and do our own thing because we're all growing up. And I have two younger sisters that are both adults, and none of us have children. So it's just us. We were the grandkids of the family. And our family had a belated Christmas celebration this year in the first week of January. I was horribly sick, and so was my husband. But we had a Christmas get-together anyway. And there are no kids. There were no kids. It was just all adults. We were the kids. We're still the kids. And we're all in our 30s, and it was just something that I think is special in my family and quite funny in my family that, the youngest of us are all grown-up people. But at the same time, as we see each other grow into adults and progress in our own lives and make lives of our own with our partners or in our careers, we respect each other in a wonderful way. And, none of us have chosen to have children, but we still feel like kids together. And it was really nice to have that time with my family, even though I was kind of sick and so was Stevie. But I want to start off on that note because, these past couple of years, I think everybody has grown by leaps and bounds because of just necessity of health and, everything that's been going on in the world. And our work for a while to me felt so insignificant, and it felt like, what's the point? And it's not that important, and it's disposable, and it's just fringe stuff. But as it started to come back, it's felt a resurgence of importance in my life because I see what it means to people. I know what, not just opera, but the arts in general, music, singing, theater, what these things mean to people, whether they're family members of mine or not. A lot of people in my family sing or perform in some way, shape, or form, and I'm blessed by that. But I know that not everyone's family has that kind of surrounding of music like my family does, but even people who don't come to me and say how much music means to them. So with all that being said, I want to start off this year with a little resolution. There are a few resolutions that I've made privately, and then the big public one that I want to make about myself is that I don't want to let pressure of the coming year ahead overwhelm me in a negative way like it can and has in the past. I look very far ahead. We kind of have to in this job. We really have to look very far ahead about what we're doing. And having these newsletters actually is kind of nice because I can kind of put everything together in little 3-month increments, which helps me a lot. It helps me a great deal to just think 3 months ahead, 3 months ahead. Don't think about next year. And for our work, to look too far ahead because we kind of have to. You have to plan, what will I be singing 5 years from now? Where will I want to be in my life and my career 5 years from now? We've had to do that for so long, and I get overwhelmed looking ahead because the year, if you read my reflections on the newsletter, you'll see the year for me is full of house debuts, role debuts, roles that I haven't sung in many, many years that I'm going back to again, feel new because it's been many years since I've sung them. And I'm a little bit like, about it. And one of my resolutions to myself is to look at it in small increments and run the mile that I'm on. If you know what I mean. So with all that said, I did want to say that it's important to me that these newsletters continue and aren't just about, here's what I'll be doing for the next 3 months. But I want to share, in a way, document my own personal growth because I feel like we all want to connect with each other in a way that's more than just on stage and off, but understand each other because as I grow in my career, a lot of my friends and fans grow with me. Some of them then become singers, and I've had people come to me and say, I saw you sing, 10 years ago, and now I'm studying voice. So that's wonderful to me. That means so very much to me. Allora, so I'm in Munich at the moment, and I've got 3 performances coming up of I Masnadieri. in a production that actually had its premiere just before the pandemic and didn't get a chance to do its full run. So in a way, this is kind of the premiere run of this production. And it's a role that I've sung a few times and a role that I really enjoy singing. So 3 performances at the end of January, followed by a performance in Salzburg at the Grosses Festspielhaus of the Mozart Requiem. And in a way, it's like a double debut for me because I have debuted in Salzburg before, but I have never sung at the Mozartwoche, and I haven't sung the Mozart Requiem since I've been a professional singer. So I'm really looking forward to singing that piece. It's one of my absolute favorites. That's February 4th. Single concert. And then after that, I'm heading off to Paris to begin rehearsals for a new production of Thomas, the opera Hamlet. And I've sung Ophélie a couple of times as well, and it's a role that I take with me. I've had it with me in my heart and in my head for many, 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 many years. It's one of the earliest things I ever sang in auditions, something that I have grown with, and it's a piece I love. It's a play that I love, and it'll be with Ludovic Tézier, who is a dear friend and an amazing singer. In fact, all of my colleagues for all of these engagements that I'm talking to you about are phenomenal. I mean, just here in Masnadieri, we have Charlie Castronovo, we have Christian Van Horn, we have Igor Golovatenko, and it is an amazing cast. I feel very much privileged to be surrounded by such amazing people. So anyway, I hope that you can make it to one or more of these performances. The Hamlet performances begin in March. The premiere is March 11th, and they run through March 30th. I hope you can come. That's at the Bastille. If you can make it to any of the performances, I'm always delighted to see you afterward, and I hope that you'll send me a message and let me know that you're there. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your winter season. May it be calm and wonderful, and may you feel renewed by this as we look forward to the spring. And we'll see you in the next newsletter. Take care. I could be behind you, so like, go through the motor.